What's up, guys? So check it out. I'm gonna do a review on a beer. It's not really that much of a beer. It's pretty much fermented apple juice, but it's supposed to be kind of a smooth beer, kind of something that you chow down with. Kind of like I got my apple juice, which doesn't make sense, and then I got me a hot dog. Right, it has everything in there. It's got jalapeno peppers, pico de gallo, mayonnaise, bacon, bread, obviously, a wiener in there. So, alright guys, so I called the company, and this is what they had to say.
Yes. I do not hear a response. I'm going to have to disconnect the call.
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I drank like 3 or 4 beers, and now I feel a little bit dizzy. I don't know, is that something that happens when you drink beer? This is my first time drinking beer. I don't know.
Okay. Well, when it comes to the consumption limits, there's definitely different factors that do affect people when it comes to beer. Different factors do play out. Now, this beer does have 5% alcohol, so we can't give out medical advice. It's something you would have to contact your physician on.
Okay, I thought it was a non-alcoholic beer.
No, it's definitely not a non-alcoholic beer.
Oh, I see. So 5% alcohol means it has 5% in the beer.
That would be correct.
So the reason I'm feeling this way, because my wife is actually like 300 pounds, and I'm looking at her and she looks like 150, like she dropped weight.
Well, this is obviously a prank, Emiliano, so I appreciate you calling us today at Miller Coors, and you have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Oh, she caught it. Alright guys, let's do a review on Red Apple's Ale. Alright guys, so I didn't get everything I wanted to. I had some pretty good footage, or what I thought I had. I didn't push record on the phone, so I didn't have everything I had. But let's open this beer, and obviously, I'm not gonna put it in the glass, even though that's probably the preppy thing to do. But I'm actually just gonna drink it out of the bottle, and just give you my impressions. I already drank one. I had a video, my head was chopped off, which is probably a good thing. You didn't have to see my ugly face, but I just kind of wanted to give it a little bit of honest review and show you that I was drinking it. So let's open it up. As soon as you open it, with it being chilled like that, starts getting a little smoky in there, kind of like, I don't know, like what you see on apple juice. If you shake it, it's kind of like a little misty, smoky thing. You can't really see because of the video quality, but it's pretty good stuff. I had this in the freezer, so it's really cold, and I'm just gonna kind of like redo the video. I'm gonna drink it as I was drinking it before and kind of say what I said. So let's take a little sip of it. Tastes like apple juice. That look kind of fucked up, but think of this as a big nipple, not a cock. That's a huge nipple, right? Something you see on a cow, kind of like a cow nipple. Don't think of it as a cock. Alright guys, so the first impression, first drink I took it down to the neck. This is kind of where it's full, kind of there. You can see the drink. So the flavors that I got in my mouth, obviously right away, it's going to be apple juice. It's going to be a little bit of alcohol, not much, because it's only 5% by volume. So the alcohol level isn't really that bad, and it's really cold. So when something's really cold and I'm really thirsty, I was working outside cutting my grass, something like this just tastes super watered down. That's just the way it is. When your body's when you're really hot, you want to chow something down or drink something, it goes down extremely fast, and like I said, you don't taste it too much. But that's why I left it in my mouth. I kind of did a little bubbles in my mouth, so really can get the flavors in my mouth, and in my mouth, right? But apple, me and my wife bought this yesterday, and she actually wanted a drink, and she's like, yeah, I've seen it around, I've seen the commercials, it's made here in Texas. or at least imported in Texas. It does say, just say it somewhere. Yeah, just Red's Brewing Company, you know, GA or whatever. I guess Fort Worth, Texas. I don't know what else. I don't know if it's just imported to Fort Worth, Texas, and then distributed down south. We are in San Antonio, so like I said, the color's pretty nice. It's kind of really light caramely color. It doesn't taste hoppy at all. It just tastes like apple juice. If you ever like apple soda, like let's say the Manzanilla, it's a Mexican apple soda. I really like it, so I kind of like this. It is kind of a pussified beer, maybe like a ladies' drink. But you know, I've seen some ladies that could drink more than guys. So, but it is a watered down beer, filtered really well or just fermented just perfectly, so where it's not really sour, but it still gives you a little bit of flavor. You know, it doesn't feel like you're drinking a beer though. Like, you know, sometimes when you're gonna drink a beer, you kind of, you know, it comes down to you, like you're smelling it right. You know, boom, alcohol, and this you can't smell it. So you kind of hold it in your mouth. It's just a really smooth beer. Let's shake it up a little bit and get a little bit of. See, it doesn't create too much head. I guess pouring it in a glass probably would, but I don't drink out of a glass too much. I like bottle. I like glass. I mean, this is glass, and I like the taste of glass. I don't drink canned beers, but you know, being a Bud Light drinker and drinking this, I mean, this is something you can drink all fucking day. It's just so smooth. So let's take a couple drinks out of it and see where we're at. Tasty. Tastes like a really well fermented but ungross apple juice with beer as just a marketing factor. Apple soda, I don't know, the appleness in it is it's just really a smooth beer. And I haven't even ate some of the hot dogs, so I'll eat some of that, and we'll see how that goes. So the hot dog tastes kind of like a hot dog. I can taste the onion, the tomato. The bacon really comes out in it, and the peppers are pretty fucking spicy. So this is actually more flavorful and has more spices in it than the beer does. This is even, should it be called beer? It's called an ale. I don't know. I've always wanted to, you know, taste stuff like this, like something where like an ale or like some. I've always wanted to taste the black and tan, but this is something different and unique. It's kind of a guy with money type beer too. I don't think I'll keep buying this because this is like $9 for a 6-pack, and that's pretty expensive. And for something that's not going to hit you as much as something that's cheaper. You know, you can buy a Bud Light 6-pack, you know, a little bit cheaper than this, but it's going to do you more damage, which that's what you want in a beer. I'm not the kind of guy who's going to just stop and drink a beer to drink it. I want it to fuck me up. I want to get dizzy. I want to be impaired. I don't want to just fucking buy $9 worth of watered down shit, you know, so. My kids want to get in the room. I'm in their computer room. This used to be the gun room, remember, guys? Had posters everywhere. So we're going to paint the room for my son. And anyways, that's a different video. But it's pretty cool. I like it. And I don't like it. I don't like the price. And the smoothness, it's okay. But yeah, you could drink it all day. And probably not get fucked up, which I wouldn't like. But alright guys, I'm gonna finish this hot dog, I'm gonna finish this beer, and I should probably finish it on camera, right? It'll do it justice. again, the flavors that it's lacking because it doesn't have any. Oh, that's another thing. Before I finish this, by this time on a Bud Light, I'll be burping like crazy, and I'm actually a little bit full right now because I'm not burping it, and I already had one and I didn't burp at all, and I don't like that in a beer. I like a beer that's gonna make me burp. I know that everything's just like compacted down, just sitting down really well, and if a beer doesn't make you burp, that's I can feel it coming. I feel it. It wants to come up. Okay, it was a little one. It wasn't that big. Okay, now we can finish it. I like tasting the beer because it tastes a lot like apple, and I love me some apple soda. Red's apple ale. I would probably recommend it if you had the money to buy it and a lot of beers to drink, because you probably need like 30 of these to get you fucked up, or at least a 255 pound man like me would need a lot of these to get him fucked up, because that's a little bit percentage of alcohol. So, all right, guys, quick review. Not that quick, but all right, guys, have a good one.